Hello, this is part of the Instructor How-To video series. This video focuses on how to retrieve, save, and submit the data files for each semester so that it can be included in the annual outcome assessment report. Before attempting to retrieve and save your data, please watch the Checking Your Rubric Overall Score video. This video explains how to verify that your rubric information is accurate before you save it for inclusion. It is strongly recommended that you use the Chrome browser to access Falcon Online and retrieve the data discussed here. You will provide a grade spreadsheet for the departmental outcome assignments so that point value averages can be assessed. You will also need to retrieve data from the rubrics for all the required departmental outcome assessment assignments. You will be retrieving both overall rubric information and criteria statistics for each as well. In total, you will be retrieving, saving, and sharing 11 files for review. It is strongly recommended that you create a file on your desktop, OneDrive, or a location you prefer to save your files. The suggested step is a folder named Data, Fall 2021, and within that folder, or whatever the semester and/or year is, and create another folder for each course and section. That allows you to easily sort and access the files for the original submission and to find them easily if there is an error or omission. Choose grades from the blue navigation bar at the top of your course shell. Depending on how you have your default setting set up, your page will appear either on Manage Grades or on Enter Grades. You want to make sure that you are on the Enter Grades option. In the top left, choose the button titled Export Grades. On the page that appears under the Grades Values option, have both the points grades and the grade scheme checked. Leave all other settings as is except for the Choose Grades to Export section. The only assignments that should be included are those with a DO in the assignment title name. Uncheck any other assignments. Scroll to the bottom of the page and select the Export to Excel button. A dialog box will pop up as it processes. When it shows as complete, select the Download option. Another dialog box will pop up. This is where you will choose where you want to save your file. As mentioned earlier, this is where you would benefit from having an already established folder or set of folders to keep the files in order. The file name is very long with lots of unnecessary information in it. However, it does have some key information you need to keep. Edit the name by adding your last name at the beginning and deleting everything after the semester. For example, a file name would read like this: Smith, Managing Your Success, space 503Z, space FA21, or whatever the year and semester is. It is very important to label this as directed. We sort through about 50 sections or so of data. This is all saved in a central file. If we are missing your name or the section number, we cannot identify the owner of the data file. We include the semester in case you taught the class previously with a common section number. It helps to avoid confusion. For each assignment, you will retrieve two types of rubric information: overall statistics and criteria statistics. You will access the rubric statistics information by going to the course admin in the blue navigation bar. From your list, find rubrics. You will see a master list of rubrics. We do not use all of them. You will only be accessing the ones for the departmental outcome assignments. For example, we will use the rubric information for the Exploring Essential Online Resources assignment. Some rubric names are abbreviated. Use the down arrow to the name and choose View Statistics. You will land on this page where you will need to select Program Outcome Activities from the tab options. Next, you will select the bar graph under Actions to access the statistics we need. You automatically land on the Overall tab, which is the first page you will need to save. In your browser option, choose the Print feature and Save to PDF. Choose Save and select the appropriate file location. Again, you will need to edit the file name for better identification. Change the name to read as follows: your last name, add the word overall before rubric statistics, delete managing your success, and delete information after the semester. For example, it would read Smith, overall rubric statistics, exploring online resources, 503Z space FA21. As mentioned before, we need to be able to identify the file owner, but we also need to differentiate which rubric file it is, overall or criteria. In this case, it is overall. To retrieve and save the criteria statistics information, you follow the same steps as you did to access the overall statistics, but you choose the criteria statistics tab instead. In your browser option, choose the print feature and save to PDF. Choose save and select the appropriate file location. Again, you'll need to edit the file name for better identification. Change the name to read as follows: your last name, add the word criteria before rubric statistics, delete managing your success, and delete information after the semester. For example, it would read Smith, criteria, rubric statistics, exploring online resources, 503Z underscore space or period FA21. As mentioned before, we need to be able to identify the file owner, but we also need to differentiate which rubric file it is, overall or criteria. In this case, it is criteria. Once you have saved your 11 files for a particular section, you will email them to the assessment liaison. You will need to send a separate and unique email with the files for the section. In the subject line of the email, please label the information so that the assessment liaison can quickly and easily identify the email for future reference. The suggested subject line format is your last name, semester, and the course section number. For example, Smith, Fall 21 data, or whatever the semester and year is, section 505F. If you teach multiple sections, again, there should be a unique email for each section with the specific files for that section. When composing the email, when choosing attach files, you can either choose each file from the File Explorer location where you have them saved, or select them and drag them to the email. This is also why we suggest creating unique folders for each section. It makes this part of the process much easier for you. The data files are collected at the end of each semester. You should get in the habit of submitting your final grades in PeopleSoft, then saving your data files for collection. The files are uploaded to a central site where Institutional Effectiveness compiles it from all sections, allowing us to draft a report based on the data. It is important that we have all the necessary files by the dates we request so that the process can be completed in a timely manner as well. You will be notified via email by the Department Assessment Liaison to retrieve and submit your data. You will also receive reminders. It is essential that you submit as soon as the semester ends, should there be any missing files, errors, etc. that need to be addressed. Data is collected for the fall and spring semesters, 8, 10, and 16 weeks. We use summer semester to pilot changes, so we do not collect data during that time. Hopefully, this video has helped you understand the step-by-step process to retrieve and submit your data each semester. Thank you for watching.